Okay, I've been smashed by work this week and haven't had a chance to get near the Xbox, which has been really frustrating actually because I knew patch 1.9 had gone live for the Xbox, so I now got legendary difficulty to play with. So what I'm going to do here in this video is test out legendary difficulty and see what it actually means in terms of your damage output and also the damage you take from enemies as well. So I'm going to do a big bit of testing here, probably 10 minutes or so worth, just to have a look at what legendary difficulty actually means. Before I do that, I will take care of a bit of business here. Through the week, another YouTuber that's very good at Skyrim actually gave me an unsolicited shout out and commented on my gameplay and gave me a very complimentary rap on my gameplay. And that guy's Serial Assassin 4. So I'd just like to thank Serial Assassin 4 for the shout out and the compliment, and it meant a lot to me because Serial Assassin was actually one of the YouTubers I watched before I actually started. He kicked off his channel I think a month and a half before me, and he sort of inspired me to start making some videos along with another assassin at the time called Nightingale Assassin. So cheers mate, thanks for the shout out, it means a lot to me. So we got that out of the way. Let's get into this testing here. So we have legendary difficulty now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this to adept, and I'm going to do the first bunch of testing on adept just to get a bit of a baseline on adept, and then I'll do it on master, and then I'll do it on legendary. So let's have a look at this character here. We'll bunk out of there. And this character here, the weapon I'm using is a longbow at 84 damage with an elven arrow that makes the damage up to be exactly 100. Apparel wise, I'm wearing no armor whatsoever. I have a 0 armor rating, so I can see how much damage I take from this mammoth. And all I've done is put some enchants for mainly health and just archery to make the exact 100 and stuff like that. I think I've got stamina on the boots or something like that. So what we are going to do is I'm going to shoot this mammoth, then I'm going to let him take some damage. I have 501 in health because of the enchantments, so hopefully I don't get one-shotted at any stage. This character is a level 62. It's an exploited character. It's a character I used a lot of exploits get from like level 39 to level 62 on, I think. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get stuck into this testing. So what we're going to do, we are set to adept. I'm going to shoot this mammoth between the eyes, and then I'm going to let him damage me, and then I'm going to see how much damage he does. Then I'm going to count how many arrows it takes me to kill him, and we'll get an idea of the difference between adept, master, and legendary when it comes to difficulty settings. So I'll draw the arrow, put one between his eyes, and see how much damage he actually did to me. So he is knocked my health back from 501 back to 405. So if I do some quick maths here on the calculator, I was going to do this in my head, but we wouldn't do it as neatly or as quickly. So 405 damage, it's going to be 96. So he's done 96 damage to me on adept. So now I've put one arrow into him. Need to get away from him and see how many arrows it takes me to kill this guy. So we'll whirlwind sprint. I put one arrow on him. Take my time, full draw of the bow to get maximum damage. That's 3 arrows, 4, and this will be a kill shot for 5. So at adept, the mammoth does 96 damage to me and takes 5 arrows to kill him. So now let's reload this game again. And now we'll set it to master. Now I pretty much know what's going to happen to here because I've done this testing before to tell the difference between adept, expert and master in the past. So I'm expecting it to take double the amount of arrows to kill him. And I should take double the amount of damage from him as well when I change to master here. So adept, we take it to master and get out of there. and do the same test over again. Right, look what he did to me. So he is taking me from 501 back to 307. 501 minus 307. He's done 194 damage to me. So it's almost double. And let's do the arrow thing now and see what he does. See if I can get away from him before he gets another shot on me and maybe kills me. So we're away. We've put one arrow in him. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a kill shot for 10, which is exactly what I expected to happen then. So took me 10 arrows to kill him, which is what I expected. I will quickly load this game again, and we'll do it on legendary difficulty this time. So I knew that for a fact before I started this, that if you're set to adept and you change it to master, you do 50% less damage to your enemies with your weapons. So now we set this to legendary and we go again. So now we're set to legendary. And let's see what it takes to kill this guy now with the bow. We'll shoot him. He missed. Go, mate. Come on. So he's damaged me. Let's have a look. And he has taken my health back to 210. So from 501 to 210. We'll do that again. 501 minus 210 equals 291 damage. So actually, if you look at that, on adept, he did 96 damage to me, which was basically roughly, without putting the figures through the calculator, he did 20% damage to me. He took away 20% of my health. You look at him doing on master 194 damage to me of 501. It's basically nearly 40% of my health he took away. And if you look at this master on, legendary, and the damage he did to me, he took me from 501 back to 210. So he's pretty much done. Well, he's nearly taken 60% of my health away. I will run those figures through a calculator after I finish this and see how close I was. But it looks like pretty much tells you the difference in how much damage that mammoth can do on legendary compared to master and adept. So let's get away from this guy and see how many arrows it takes to kill him. We put one on him. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm taking it slow so I get a full draw. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and the kill shot for 20 arrows. So that again tells you the difference between adept and master is you do 50% less damage on master than you do on adept. And looks like legendary difficulty has followed similar maths. And if you go from master difficulty, took me 10 arrows, to legendary difficulty that took me 20 arrows, you're doing 20%, 50% less damage again between master and legendary. So what that basically equates to, I don't know if it is actually exactly, if you look at this, on adept, I'm basically doing 100 damage with this bow, for example. So if I change to master, I would be doing basically 50 damage with this bow. And if you change to legendary, it's sort of the equivalent of this bow doing 25 damage. So from master to legendary, you do 50% less damage with your bow, and probably same with some daggers than I expect. I will test that, but I probably won't show it. Those are just easy to do without dying. So that's pretty much it for that testing. That pretty much gives me a good idea now what legendary difficulty actually means. It pretty much means for a high level character that's pretty much capable of getting 400 or 500 damage out of a bow, that legendary difficulty is not going to be that much harder in terms of killing your enemies. But what it does mean for me is I run around in minimal light armor and most times in clothes, robes, that there's even more chance that more enemies are going to be able to one-shot. So not bad. All right, now I've got another couple of things I'll have a quick chat about. I'm going to continue doing the Dragonborn DLC Let's Play, and I'll continue to pick that up on Legendary, just to show what how easy it's probably going to be still on Legendary with a high level character. But what I really want to do is I want to start a new character and play an Assassin Archer Let's Play pretty much from scratch. So I probably won't go through Helgen and show the Riverwood and all the start of it. I'll probably pick a character up at level, I don't know, level 9 or 10 after I've done a few things and I'm sort of ready to function as an Assassin Archer sort of thing. And another thing I'm doing is I've just put the wheels in motion to change to playing this on PC instead of on the Xbox. And the main reason I'm doing that is I want to play the Elder Scrolls Online, and I don't have a PC that's capable of doing that. So, probably in the next, probably next week or sometime like that, I'm going to be changing over to the PC for my Skyrim gameplay, mainly to get used to it a bit and get ready for the Elder Scrolls Online, because I think it's going to be pretty good value. And I've noticed a few other people whose videos I watch are saying the same thing, like Couch Warwick, yeah, and Cyril Assassin, I think, mentioned that he's going to be playing the Elder Scrolls Online, so there'll be some fun to be had there, and also give you a chance to actually play with some people online. It'll be interesting, the Elder Scrolls Online, so I'm making the change to PC for that, and I'll probably change these Let's Plays and videos I'm doing here over to PC. So that's pretty much about it. I will see you guys in the next video. And if you actually want to have a look at a good assassin and you haven't seen Cyril Assassin, I'll put a link in the description here. Duck over and look at his channel. He does a bit of other stuff as well as Skyrim, and most of it's pretty good to watch. So, well, actually, I should rephrase that. All of it's been pretty good to watch. Very good to watch that I've seen Cyril do. So, I will catch you guys in the next episode that I do. Probably going to be the Dragonborn DLC video, and shortly after that, after I level a character up to level 8, 9 or 10 or something like that, I'll do some legendary gameplay with a low level character, which should be quite challenging, I think. So catch you guys soon. Cheers.